In April 1948, the UN Security Council asks Pakistan to remove all state and non-state actors from Jammu and Kashmir. India is asked to reduce its forces to minimum to maintain law and order and to install an interim government with all genuine stakeholders. After which the UN was to appoint a plebiscite administrator to understand the wishes of the people. Neither party welcomes the outcome. India had wanted UN to admonish Pakistan for interfering, and Pakistan is unhappy about the UN suggestion of plebiscite. Nevertheless, the interim government is set up, led by Sheikh Abdullah as Prime Minister and the Maharaja as titular head of state. India is glad for the reprieve, and Kashmir dares to hope for a future. But in 1948, Kashmir was more of a burning cauldron than paradise on earth.
Yo, mate. By the hair of my chinny chin chin, I got a few.
And an interim government. On Monday, Kashmir was at war. Pakistan occupied Skardu in September 1948.
So now you can talk in the chat room and I can answer you in verbal.
The Indian Army took Dras and Kargil by November and secured the Srinagar-Kargil Leh road. It also held the Zojila Pass, but advances no further following Nehru's orders.
I talked to General Karman Singh, who was in time of Gandhi, that why did you stop here? He said, when we were advancing, we could have taken the whole way, but I had no instructions, so I asked you that talk to Nehru, he indicated the line where you may stop. So I said, what was the reason why? He said, Nehru said, up to that point it's Kashmiri speaking. After that, the Punjabi is Kashmiri speaking, so we don't want them to
Sheikh Abdullah had informed Nehru that his influence did not go beyond the Kashmiri-speaking people. So Nehru did not go to war for regions where Sheikh Abdullah had no support, as he was not sure, even if the Indian army took them back, they would go with India. This whole process is a huge drain on India, which had a constitution to draft and a nation to build. Soon Nehru agrees to a ceasefire, and the first Indo-Pak War ends in a stalemate.
Yeah. Oh, fucking
India
A.
now had to prepare for a possible plebiscite.
Still got to go to the store, no want
The
to.
first step to which
Still got to go to the
was
store, no
euthanasia
want
of
to.
the matter.
By becoming regent, we didn't need any persuasion from Gio. We first of all had to persuade my father to leave the state, which was a
Get rid of that. So, type in the chat room something you want to talk about, and I'll just answer here verbally. Go ahead. Hey, you like that? I was torn between that and that, as I think that one's better, more expressive. So, been streaming for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Big deal, right? It's live, but who gives a shit? Nobody. It is crap. Got fucking volumes of it. All kind of shit. But who cares? Nobody. So I figured scan it, throw it online, and let the people who give a shit or curious or whatever else interested, let them sort through it and figure out what's relevant and what ain't. Because I can't. That's my stuff. I don't even hardly ever reread anything that I write. But anyways, trying to figure out a way to make this useful. Any help is appreciated. Criticism, fucking write that in the chat room. So up there, got the screen where I see what I'm replaying. I have to run this on an Opera browser to keep the two signals separated. On YouTube. If I run them on the same browser, I get a massive amount of feedback. So how's the audio? Give me a thumbs up or down. No, I didn't mean write it in the chat room here. I meant write it in the chat room over yonder. So if people here don't know what's going on over there, and people there don't know what's going on over here. Dude, I don't even think people will care then. They're so busy changing shit and making it how they think they want it to be, that all they've done is create a whole massive amount of confusion that's got everybody fucked. And by the time they figure out that they're the origin of the confusion, shit, by then a generation will have passed. And then you get people like Bongino. Yeah, he's going to get on the radio and he's going to talk for 3 hours. Well, motherfucker, he ain't got the shit for that. The stamina and the ability to process ideas instantaneously. It's not something you're born with. It's something that's given you. That's something that Rush had. He was able to immediately process the information and put it in terms that other people could understand. And no one else does that. They're all busy trying to profit off of what somebody else said. And that's bullshit. If it's not an original thought, it doesn't belong anywhere here. Because it's not information, it's just gossip. And that's what news media is, gossip. What do you think of my title picture? The chat room. Usually you get a picture of yourself, because that's the first thing that it does before it lets you open the stream is take a picture of you. So I figured, oh, fuck it, I'll put maggot chat on there. But I can't actually chat on here because I'd have to reach forward for the keypad. And I mean, granted, I could put it on a keypad like this, but I've already got 3 devices hooked up to it. They're all cell phones. And I can fold the screen down and make this visible for a while if I need a screensaver. I can put the Donald J on there. Where is he? There he is. Thanks. Yeah, I bought this at a truck stop. I'm driving my red race car. So that's 1 phone, 2 phones. Oh! another one here somewhere. You know what really fucked up is when when I'm setting shit up and wanting to do something, that's when everything in the room fucking moves. And then you go to like, where'd I put? Oh fuck. So yeah, that's kind of scary. You know, right now I'm just missing one. Boom. Oh, there it is. That's Biafra, man. That's the Biafra flag. And the S7 Edge. One of the first ones they sent out. I had it before you could get it, buy it in the store. Gave it to my wife. Found out she was fucking around with somebody else on it online, and I fucking took it away from her. Said, buy your own shit if you want to fucking talk to somebody other than me. Well, that shit, I mean, nah, man, this is working shit. This is working clothes. There's a jacket go along with it. Of course, I had to have it. Special embroidered with my name on it. Let's see. That'd be a better. Here we go. So, now, can you read that? I'm just curious. How close do I have to get for you to read something that's embroidered on my shirt? Pull it closer. Yeah. And that's hair. That hair. That's company's logo. SK Hydraulimation. SK Hydraulimation. Du hast mich gefragt, mal, ob ich Deutsch reden kann und ob das überhaupt für dich verständlich sei wäre. Wahrscheinlich würdest du in kürzester Zeit abschalten und woanders hingehen. David Chief, yeah. David Michaels, what it says. My screen name. My wife asked me to stop using her last name, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just use two of mine. Yeah, no shit. But anyway, I can speak it just as well as I can speak English. Takes a little bit of thought and it's distracting as fuck when I'm trying to listen to German and speak in English. Cares a bit. So you never see Rose doing this, right? For example, for her website, you never see her doing this. But there's motherfuckers who would pay for a stream to watch a woman brush her hair, do her nails, etc. Are you feeling me? So this little setup that's just created by a microphone and a laptop, it can be in anybody's home. They got a little corner they can set it up with, and they can interact with the people that they love or care about or want to chat to without having the necessity to fucking type. Keine Ahnung, das musstest du mir sagen, ob das amerikanisch klingt. Klingt das amerikanisch? Klingt das? Now, if I take the microphone and hold it carefully to my lips, can you understand, wann ich Deutsch rede und wie? Klingt das Deutsch oder ist das American? I'm not sure. Most Germans can figure out that I'm an American after, I don't know, 2 or 3 sentences, but German, you have to understand, is a perfect language. Okay? It's very well structured and there are fucking rules. And the rules are the things that fucking bite you in the ass when you're learning German grammar. Anyways, that's one of the things that my wife actually helped me on when I was learning German to get my job, to get into a training program. She had German in school, and she had English in school, but it's a British kind of English. So there are different rules and shit. And she was learning Latin at the same time. She was in like, I don't know, 8th, 9th grade. And my wife and I were doing my homework together, the German homework, the grammar shit. I was letting her do it, but that wasn't helping me any. So Michaela and I started exchanging letters. I'd write to her in my best German, and she'd write to me in her best English. And then on the weekends, when my wife and I would hook up with her parents, we'd compare notes and, offer criticism and constructive help toward understanding the language. And yeah, that was 1986, 85, 86. I was 25 and she was like 13. I've known her that long. She was my friend's kid. And we're still married. But I don't have a. And actually, the more you subject a child to, the more it's capable of learning when it's grown. Languages and shit like that all forms in the consciousness without us actually paying attention to it. The sounds and the nuances of speech, the pronunciations. Those are the things that are difficult when you're an adult to comprehend. As a child, you just take it for granted that it sounds that way because it does. That's how a kid knows more than you do, even though you don't think he does. So is this interesting enough to keep on doing, or is it just another brain fart? What do you think? I don't know. You have to type. I don't have to think that long or do that much, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. So this is what my cigarettes look like. There you go, Q code. Quick, buy some. Okay, this guy's better. Ooh, that's where they come out. Ooh, mouse hole. That's where Jerry lives. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not doing a monologue right now. I'm doing dialogue, which is it puts us on different feet. I mean, I have to wait to see what you're thinking. Yeah, that's where the cigarette hulls come out. So and then you got this. You plug this into that. And there's the tray with the tobacco. Then you gotta open this. Now watch me doing a demonstration live online. What could happen, right? I'd probably dump out my tobacco box all over the fucking floor and scream like a freaking woman. Yeah, that's what I do. Backer. Smells good. MB does the same thing. See, and don't. I guess doing this full time instead of the other chat is fucking bullshit, because nobody is going to want to multitask like that. Okay, that just requires too much energy, and people online are fucking lazy as hell. So close it, stuff it, go with it. Cigarette. On the other hand, yeah, got one more in there. Can't do that on live feed though. Yeah, where you are it does, but here it's cheap as fuck. I mean, I get a can of tobacco. There is one. I know, somewhere. Great big motherfucker. Hello. What? I don't know. Lost it. No idea. Yeah, that defeats the whole purpose of making it separate. See here, they try to only tax the tobacco, but even that's a scam. Go back. So another question that gets asked quite frequently is, what does milk look like? This is what milk looks like. All right. And this goes into the trash that they pick up for free. Yeah, fuck that manipulation bullshit. I ain't never been a fan of socially constructing a human being's behavior. That's a losing proposition right there. So you open it up and you pour it out like that. But it makes an awful big package to throw away. So you open up the ears, you open up the ass, squish it, fold it, And now you have that. I mean, it's just space, but it still makes sense. No, it comes in one, that's 1 liter. Whoa! America! Yay! And what is it? Erdnussbutter. Erdnusscreme. Peanut butter. The milk comes in 12 packs. So you buy basically 12 liters of milk, which weighs how much? Come on. How much? How much does 12 liters of milk weigh? Anytime. Listen. 12 liters of milk. How much do you think it weighs? Come on. 12 kilos. Easy. Metrics is simple. American weights and measurements are fucking stupid. JBLs. Little ones. I had like 20 of these. My bros. Yeah. My brother's kids have all got one to go with their cell phones. I give a bunch of them away. What time is it? Let me look. Oh, fuck. I do have a watch. I have one that's laying over here. I don't never look at it. Here. Bone box. Here. That's what that looks like. It's got. Yeah! Charging ports and USB in the back. Badass. It really is. Oh, here's my watch. I think it's a. What kind are you? A Casio? I don't know. I don't look at it much. So back to Mr. Boombox. Should I play something on it? You want to hear it? Let me see. Get something rolling here. Playing music in the background of this channel is one of the things that they look at and well, they don't like it. Let me go to Mr. Three String, okay? You liked that song, didn't you? Here, I go to my buddy. He's
no. Yep. No. Yep. No.
So since he's not copyrighted, so
Welcome to my city, dog. I know you like it here. Fresh new breeze. But I ain't breezy, yo. Dropping in the beats. Cruising the streets. Heavy Eva, give me some treats. Take it to that other level. Watch me hover. Wanna go to combat?
run from cover.
So follow me.
If you look, there's a
But I ain't breezy, yo. Dropping in the beats. Cruising the street.
there's a point in that video where he turns around and you can see the black horse unit patch on the back of his shirt. He's not a professional musician. He's just in the industry. He owns a studio and he runs a crew right now that's engaged in, and he wants me to participate in it as well. It's for the armed forces when they're setting up staged combat situations. You know, we have Hamelberg, which is a training facility about 5 miles down the road from here, and they have a setup that looks like Fallujah. Okay, but they need people to populate it to make, you know, combatant, non-combatant. How do you deal with this shit? And he does that. He runs a crew, and they travel all over the country and do these shows. Kind of like being in the, you know, when they have the Viking reenactments and shit like that. And I'm looking at the chat room. Nobody's in there anymore. I think Shoe Bill left. He doesn't really say a whole lot about himself, which I don't know. People all come online with their own expectations of what they want to find there. And as a host, you have to kind of balance how you're going to be to who. And I told MB and Paul at the beginning, I said, I don't want anything to do with running this server, but it's something I'm good at, managing content. So I've been doing it on my own, in my own mind, and creating it in an image and a package that I can offer to others for a price. And that's pretty much the direction that I'm going as far as making some profit off my time on the internet. And that's where you come in, because yeah, so do I. You're about the most insightful human being I've ever run across in an initial contact. And that's rare in my life. I don't have a whole lot of friends, but I have an idea of how friends are. Yeah, having no expectations of others is an easy way to go. Yes and no. It leaves you open for pain in the long run. I've come to the realization that people are the most honest when they're pissed off. Also, the realization that there's no one in my life, or ever has been, that I haven't pissed off at least once. Honest. I mean, that's just the way it is. So, what do I learn from this? I'm good at it. Nah, ain't that. It happens. Probably that. Okay. If you put your faith in people, they will disappoint you eventually, whether you have expectations or not, just because they're flawed. That's just the way it is. You're welcome. Hey, I did some sugar smearing on Rock and MB too. Here's the regular pack. It says that smoking is dangerous. Big letters so you can read it. All right, here's the tax stamp. Hold still. Yeah, it doesn't like clear images. Hard to get that sucker to focus. There we go. Big fucker. And there are cigarettes in it. Ooh, but not many. My father was the fastest one with a Zippo and a cigarette. I swear, in any situation, he'd reach into that pocket, pull it out, and light it. All in one fucking motion. Just bam. Hell of a thing to look up to, ain't it? As a kid. What do you mean about the? Oh, you don't need a language on cigarettes. Honestly, you could sell them in anything. You wouldn't have to write anything on cigarettes. Okay. Yeah. That's an added restriction that the Quebec and the Montreal have required so that you speak a little bit French, because it used to be a French colony in Canada, yes, but now it is no longer. It should be independent, yes? No, no. Well, if it is not independent, where is freedom? Where's liberty? Where is self government? Are you still being ruled by the French? Is Macron your boss? Hey, I don't think so. But it's a liberal country and they do stupid shit. Go figure. Funny. That is funny. So, have you noticed anything just during this, 36 minutes, a half an hour of live stream? Does this give you a better image of the who that is me? Or is it a waste of time? Is there some use for this? I can wait. You typing? Can't hear you. See, it's a distinct disadvantage. I could run a Zoom call and have an earbud in and listen to the feed of like 10 people, okay, on a Zoom call from the chat room. All right, chat hosts and regulars, and have that in my ear and watching the chat screen on one TV, which is over there, and watching the feed on the other screen, which is over here, which is where I play my audio from. All right. Now if I turn this thing around, you're going to see my studio with the candles and shit. You want me to do that? Show you how portable this is? Because the screen you're looking at right now is just one perspective. Yeah, hey, my contact with other human beings has been so severely restricted that I consider it a pleasure just to be able to talk to one. Eccentric is a good term, yeah. Peculiar, unique, different. I'm different. All right. Now, if you put this on a turntable, you'd get a 360-degree what do they call that? 360-degree panoramic view, right? I'm gonna try and demonstrate without breaking nothing. See how well I do. Go this way. I get this out of the way. I've got so much shit in this little space. There's my window. So, wait. What's my base? So, now go one step further. So the party's officially started. We have light. So the demo is taken from one view to another. I got 2 mouses. Get her done. So now you have a view naturally of the room. And I'm looking at a picture of nothing. It's the here. I'll give you this one. Oh, it seems to have stopped. There we go. My bitch. There we go. All right, now try it. Whoop. So that's what it looks like from my view. Oh, that sucks, David. That looks stupid. Well, it's because I have to crawl around so much shit just to get the image I'm looking for. All right, let's try this. A little closer. Now, doing this, I realized, well, shit, I can just fold this laptop closed, put this on a box in front of it, and I've got a freaking streaming image on the streaming image on the streaming image. So I can do that. This is not interesting though, because you can't see my face. My facial expressions are missing, and that takes away a portion of what's important. So see if I can rotate this back without breaking it. I dropped my laptop while I was doing this the other day. So I could talk like this, then I'd be one of them people on Catfish. Better belly. Okay. This is not of any significance to anyone in the world except me. All right. I like to eat, and this is my happiness. If you need a physical representation of what makes me happy, make this feel good. Okay. After that, you can, whatever. But here, especially when I'm locked in for fucking months at a time, and have nothing to recreate but myself. I mean, come on, guys. Fuck me over and then point fingers at me for being stupid. I'm just trying to survive just like every other motherfucker on this planet. And if you don't like this, fucking walk on. All right, I got to get to the store. And I've got until 8 o'clock p.m. to do it. That's another 3.5 hours. It's 424 actually. Just seeing that. So you're saying this could be an interface that's worth keeping? I mean, I'm just working out bugs and playing with the shit. I'm not doing anything commercially viable right now. I'm here all week. It's the who I am. All right, I'm going to end this and get on off to the store. Catch you later, bro. Be real. That's all you got.